कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि हर हर शम्भो हे हे Hey, Hare Hare Sambhu. Namaste Nepal. This is Thir. This is Thir. I am with you today with my episode 3 and my third character of Thir is Ramsar. Welcome Ramsar to the live talk show with Thir. Thank you, Thir. Thank you, Thir. Thank you, Thir. And as a Ramsar, you called me as a character of Thir. It's very honored and the part of your episodes, and it's feeling great. It's feeling great. Uh, to be the part of your every episode, number one, number two, and you called me again this in third episode as a character of Ramsar. Thank you so much. Now, Ramsar, just introduce yourself by how you get the name Ramsar. Yes, Thir, at the age of 18 or 19, I just remember at my younger age, right? So that time, I already told you in second episode that 2052 I got a responsibility to build a nation by giving my vote to the nation. So at that age, before 1 year or 1.5 year, it may be. So I was in village as my birthplace. That's our name is Khadikot, and I felt very great timing to the birthplace of myself, and after elections, the government formed and started to as usually the days was going on, and the fact कि through the Gavisa at that time, the Gavisa Gaon Vikas Samiti, among all over the Nepal, yes, to the development of Gaon. So that is under the project of government of Nepal, Gaon Vikas Samiti. It's so at that forum, the Gaon Vikas Samiti have released one every school, right? Every school to employ a new teacher to support the school by the Gaon Vikas Samiti, and that time I got a chance to teach for 6 months, and the budget was only for the 6 months, and after that Gaon Vikas Samiti given me a chance to teach in my own birthplace, right? So there we have 1 to 5 classes, and primary classes. So at the age that I got the responsibility to teach the 1 to 5 grade children's, right? And on that time, I got the name Ram Sir. Yes, and the 4, 5, 6 teacher were also in the school, and I was there for the supporting teacher, right? And also, so that time I got key. Uh, the name Ramsar, right? And the fact of 6 months I experienced in that pre-primary, not a primary school, that I got fully devoted to the students and make a very weight of teaching. Yes, what I learned from my respected teachers who taught me the time where I was getting myself schooling days. So through that I teach there for 6 months, and there I got a name, Ramsar. Very nice Thir, and this is the this 6 months giving you a very great experience. Yes, Thir, and as a Ramsar, I got a very you know very I got a very what I say that what I say I got a very uh, that time ki the books and the sound with the classes, so that was different, and it's the part of life, and I got that. After 6 months, what you prepare for your next future? See, after after six months, right? Not a year. After 6 months, so I got myself to who I am. That teaching for 6 months, I got who I am, and as a Ram sir, I have a name Ram, and it's Ed, SIR sir. So it's a very amazing, and that 6 months given me the name Ram sir, yeah. And build me that who I am. At that time, I came to know that I am who I am, and what kind of quality is myself is having, and what can I do for my livelihood, and whatever the education and whatever the knowledge I have. So I have started to think on that, and so I have we have to go to purchase homely used products to near our bazaar, and that's called Santipur, right? And that time I go and for shopping and come back, and after and the days going on, and the moment and the fact of life is as I told you in episode 2 that the village life I have started to continue, right, Nepal. So it's a very great experience to have that life, that naturalistic way of living standard of the life, what I experience, and I got that time too, and learned from it, and after the month in Santipur we have a baze, and generally called grandfather, and baze called me and suggest me, called me and suggest me, why you try in boarding and boarding school, why you try in boarding school. I will talk to the principal, and why you don't. So that was given me the next upgrading version of Ramsar, and I got the chance to teach in the boarding school. And generally that time in 2052, 53, 54, 56, right, 57, 58, that is in village, in a Gaon Vikas Samiti, right. So boarding schools are increasing, the local people of the Gaon, and started to invest money on that basis, and the well-known people are only send their children to the boarding school at that time, and so they make they started to make a scenario that to run a boarding school to get a better education, and especially for the locality, right. So that was the part of experience what I saw, that in boarding schools generally we have to be the part of English, ENGLISS, English, and every topics, and every all over the Nepal, I think so, in remote areas, in rural area, in Gaon, and rich people are very rich in that time. So now the people are also very rich in wealth itself. So the moment of that ages was different. The people of who literate and who want their children to make education through the English, right. So the books are started to develop, and at that time, everywhere the Nepal, the boarding school, everywhere the boarding school started to open, and make their invest also high for this education. So I got that time that so as I started to involve myself in the schools, and I started teaching to the boarding schools, right, Nepal. So that time I got the name, and everybody loves to call me Ram sir, here Ram sir, what is and Ram sir, and the interesting fact that I got a good experience in that time, that all over the Nepal, the boarding schools are increasing and developing now in in a 30 years, right, Nepal? So we see the, that every boarding schools are converted into a English boarding school, right? So later, and it was given academy, and later it's given the name in different ways of school's name. So the time was a boarding, yes, boarding, and the education of boarding, and why the education is boarding is little bit better than the other schools, because the people of who teaches, so they are to learning with the students, right, Nepal? So we are to learning with the students, and it's a great time, and it was the time that our Nepal is increasing in the way of education, in the ways of education, that yes, by investing the private sector itself, and later on the now you can see that everywhere is private school is very well developed, and they are giving and the facilitating the students with a different version of education, right, Nepal? So that time the was different age, the struggling age for the every boarding schools, what they want it, and what the education up to the, and slowly they are upgrading their classes, right? And one, two, three, four, five, six, and later it jumped into the class 10. That was the amazing. Well, all over the Nepal and started to make a class 10 by the private sectors, right? So that one is a better investment in education by the Nepalese, by the investor, and in the private sector by in the field of education, right, Nepal? So that one is the part of Nepal that key the Nepal is developing in better ways in education at the age of my young age, the year of Bikram Sambat 2052, 53, 54, 55, 56, that is where the time of investing in private sectors like education. So they played a very important role for the life cycle of every students, and itself the for the betterment for the nation itself, right there. Very you yes, Ram sir, and you make what the time was, and later I went to some distant places, that the people of the investors started to source the good teacher, and generally at that time, at that age, the teacher from Darjeeling, the teacher from Darjeeling, दार्जिलिङको सर हुनुहुन्छ, त्यहाँ त्यहाँ राम्रो पढाइ राम्रो छ, and there will get a better education, my children will get a better education, and Darjeeling faces where the main theme of played a very important role that time. So for the development on education itself in Nepal, in the version of English. So they have a very, you know, that activity, that kind of activity, that they are very strong enough for their skills, and they make, and what they do the creativity, right? That one is a very amazing part what I experienced by the Darjeeling teachers that they have a very good communication skill at that time, and they have a very it's a loving nature to build a classes to build a classes with the children, right? So that type of education and that type of friendly ways of teaching in the classes are very different that I experience. And uh, and uh, we too and me myself very uh, make a very good moment with the teachers of Darjeeling, and later I take to some distance places by, yeah, I will give you more salary, I give you more money, and come to my school, and we facilitate you. So, so I have taken to some more distance places at that time. So the time was different as a Ramsar, very nice Ramsar, and how you how do you feel that key after you how you came to here in any theme for in Butwal? In Butwal, I landed at the time that generally it's called the time was different, and I here in Butwal, and the time and the gap different, and I myself in traffic choke, and there I have started to search for a job. And I love to say that capital is given me the chance to make a stand in the city. So so at that time I met one teacher that he teached in some schools, and he told me that by meeting one, by meeting two, by meeting three, he told me, "Hey, you are the good man, and you have to be the part of one school, one valley, and it's okay. I need a job, and he take me to the school, and the time it's was Kanti Punja, right? One of the top school in Butwal. So I got step in to the Kanti Punja boarding school, and the time what I started and the subjects given to me, and that one is the amazing part I have got. And there of my teachers, and also my respected every form calls to love me, Ram sir, Ram sir, Ram sir, and that I got experience in Butwal too. So the time and the ages, I love to say that the Butwal itself is a city of the youngster, and the city of the dreams that key. So every youngster love to visit, and at my ages, me too did the same, and I came to Butol, and I got, and I have started to make a daily routine by going to school and coming back and going to school, and that one is the amazing part. And so every teacher started to make me, and given me the responsibilities that Kantipunja boarding school sir, madam, that all are very cooperative, and they all I do respect, and I got some experience, best experience in that days, right? So after how you got the how you class you make in Kanti Punja. So generally it's given me the only four period that ki 7, 8, 9 and 1 in 8. So these classes I have to go and take a routine for you know and the students and the every teachers and the school yes is a part of Kanti school. So it is uh, was the life what I got during my age of teaching as the name of Ram Sir. So great, Ram sir. And as a Thir, I just want to ask you, how the students was that at your timing? See, the students were very, very well matured towards their education, and every student are from a best family and they all are always ready to learn great things and what I got experience like I mostly love to speak in English and so the time the age what in class 7 8 and 8 so they can understand the every valuable words that key what the teacher teaching to us so that one is the biggest and greatest part of it Thir. Wow, that's very amazing. That ki you got a name, Ram sir, and how you feel and ki you think that ki Ram sir is best character of your life. Yes, throughout my every days, throughout my every years, throughout my every school. So what I want to remember it ki whatever the classes I take and whatever the books we have elaborate towards the students. That one is the very expensive part of life that I have met right here. So Nepali students are having that much capacity to able to learn and to able to learning something new and ready to get best and best education at that age. What I experience of my teaching life cycle of that is right there. Yes. So the best moment of your life as a Ramsor to share with Thir. As a Ramsor, as a Ramsor, as a Ramsor, that every students love to call me Ramsor, every teachers love to call me Ramsor, and by the name I got the responsibility, and with the responsibility, uh, with responsibility, I take the responsibility, and I am really telling you that I'm very full with the um, my own way of teaching. So it's been a great part of the age of Ram Sarthir. So this much. So you got the character of Ramsar, and it's very amazing. And you have a very got the teaching experience too for years, and as a Thir, as last question that last I just want to ask you that are you really good and best for the students? Yes, I always think that I have to make and I have to whatever the money comes to me, it's not a big thing for me. What for I am standing, that is the big thing for me. So uh, that the moment and the ages pani sosto theo and the salaries was too. So sometimes it's feel too great to be the part of this teaching life. And so Thir, and you have received and you have got a very amazing life, right? In character one, character two, and character three. So it's being a very nice to be here in your episode, the live talk show with Thir. So it's a moment that I am sharing my every words and every good words and the good moments with you, Thir. Wow. So it's been a very great privilege to my show that you came and you shared your character as a Ram. So it's thank you so much. And after yes, and this is Thir, and today my guest is Ram sir, is a character of Thir, right? So Nepal, how you doing, and how you doing? So it's a life cycle, and whatever and whenever you stand and whatever you do, it's truly for the nation, right? So every Nepalese people have to understand that key with this. This is Thir, and I am with Ramsar, and this is the episode of uh, 3 live talks with Thir, with the third character of Ramsar, and this is Thir, and have a good day. Thank you so much.